So Christmas is in a few days, and SZA, who's one of my favorite artists, came bearing gifts this year. She is bringing the highly anticipated deluxe version of SOS, which dropped just over 2 years ago, and that's a great album. SZA's whole catalog is great. It's called Lana. I believe that SZA's full name is So Lana. SZA has one of those voices that I never get tired of. She's one of my favorite singers. I love her lyrics, and her production as well is always on point. So I have high hopes for this. So the first track is called No More Hiding. My name is Nolan. So there's my stocking. Mellow intro. Nice. So that was the first track, No More Hiding, and I liked it. It's a simple, low-key intro. She kept it pretty mellow. She didn't do anything crazy with the production. Her vocals were good. They were good. Yeah, I think SZA's just saying, I'm ready to let go. I'm ready to feel all these real emotions and experience like a real type of love, and she doesn't care about how people are gonna perceive her, how they're gonna view her. She's ready to just put herself out there and not, have a shell over her anymore, a protective layer. It's just a hard-hitting, strong, emotion-evoking intro. No, it wasn't for me, but I love the sentiment of the song. I like, hearing where SZA's headspace was at because it's relatable. So this track was fine as an intro. I'm intrigued, and I look forward to the rest of the album. So next track is called What Do I Do? Fucking on the other end. There's I would not be the same after that. I'm sure. You bet she's with you. I bet she is. Nice. That was a nice track. SZA's mad. Her partner called her the other night, fucking someone else on the other end. First of all, careless idiot. How do you fucking accidentally call someone, especially your boo, and especially while you're cheating? SZA kept it cool on this track. She kept a cool demeanor. She kept it a nice, chill little tempo, but in the lyrics, she's saying, the fuck do I do? Because this person just did me dirty. I just found out that, how am I supposed to carry on? You think you know a person. If this really happened to SZA, I'm sorry, because I wouldn't know what to do either, so. I definitely like this track. Something that I'm gonna listen to again. SZA's projects are ones that I constantly revisit. With the release of SOS, that was such a great, time in my life that I often reminisce about. So now the deluxe version is here. It feels pretty good. Next song is 30 for 30 featuring Kendrick Lamar. So Kendrick and SZA announced that they're going on a joint tour together. This isn't their first collab. We had the one on Control, Doves in the Wind. So let's see what they're doing here.
Living with opioid addiction can be a struggle.
SZA got real. SZA's killing it. She's so good. Alright, so that was 30 for 30 with Kendrick. I like this track. I was feeling this one quite a bit. I thought it was cool. I dug the collab. Anyways, Diamond Boy DTM is the next song. Ooh, I like how she says I need you poolside. Peace, yo. Get behind her. So with this track, right, I think that SZA is just, you know, spilling out all of her admiration. She's really just blinded by the beauty, or, you know, the aura or the energy, or the feeling that this person gives her, this diamond boy. And I think that she's confessing, you know, all of this. She's questioning herself. She's saying, am I sharing too much? You know, is it too much too soon? That's just the way that I'm interpreting this track. Like, be confessing feelings too early on in a relationship, or just in such an extreme way that can sometimes like be a little eyebrow raising for the other person involved. This is definitely a track I can see myself just putting the headphones on and just walking around like So that was Diamond Boy, and I liked it. I thought the production was great. I like the melodies. The lyrics are good as well. I don't think it's gonna be a standout track for me, but it's good. Next track is BMF. Does that stand for Be My Friend? This is definitely the fastest tracks so far, with the most peppy, upbeat instrumentation. Blowing money is fun, but don't do it unless you can. I didn't really think that SZA was gonna have a track like this in this direction. It's alright though. That was Blow Money Fast. I thought that this track was alright. I like it, and I'll definitely listen to it again. This is just my initial listen to all these songs. I'm gonna listen to them many times, and certain ones are gonna grow on me, you know, and there's those instantaneous ones that you like right away, but this one was cute. This one was cute. For me, it's sort of like the equivalent of F2F of the original SOS, non-deluxe version. This is kind of like the F2F of Lana, because I don't think we're gonna hear anything else on the project with the same sort of production and, you know, certain sonic elements. I just had the feeling that this might be sort of an outlier, just the way that F2F was, but I liked F2F. It has time and place. It might be a little bit goofy, you know, when I listen to it, but I sometimes feel goofy, so that's when I would put that track on, and that's maybe when I would put this on. I'd have to give this one a few more listens. It was okay. Scorsese Baby Daddy is the next track. I have high hopes for that. That sounds promising. Oh, hell yeah. exclusive to them. Production is reminding me of like maybe Tame Impala. That's just what I'm getting from the instrumentation or the production on the intro. But I love it. I love it so far. Okay, so this track just grasps me right off the bat with the production and then the lyrics. She's saying that she rolled up all her problems and she's smoking her problems away. She could call her mom, but you know, she'd rather smoke and fuck. And that's just, you know, how she's dealing with the drama within her relationship. We all have different ways of coping, and sometimes it's just more desirable to indulge in you know, the certain vices that are gonna help you feel a little bit better about what you're going through. So that's just what I think this is singing about here. She has healthy alternative, you know, coping mechanisms, but she's choosing to go for the ones that come with the adrenaline. Get out of her way. Don't slow SZA down. You can't. So that was Scorsese Baby Daddy. This is definitely my favorite track so far. Love the production, love the vocals and the melodies that SZA laid down on this track. I love this one, I wish it was longer. Next one is Love Me For Me. I love her vocals right there when she's saying, love me for me, saw me for me. This track is alright. This isn't my favorite track here, but I like it, and I think it's, you know, a little bit, you know, quirky. I like, you know, how she sort of plays with her voice. It works. I think this might be one that really grows on me, but I like it first time listening. Chill Baby is the next track. Hey, it's beautiful right off the bat. She wants him to stay. He's just so dang chill. She's like, just hang out a little longer. I get that's the short little hook works. I win it. This is definitely one of my favorite tracks. I love just the entire vibe of it. This has the ability to, you know, make me feel something inside. She doesn't want this person, this, you know, chill baby, to leave her side. She doesn't want him to walk away from whatever they have. I mean, I really have to listen to the lyrics more to, you know, fully dissect what she's singing about, but I think, you know, she likes the way that this person makes her feel. I said them because I'm looking at the album cover, and SZA is she a bug? Or is she an alien? Or she's just some other word? You know, this shouldn't be a complete surprise because she did do that, wasn't it, like a Hot Wings thing, and she was in a similar prosthetic situation. It's just like, SZA has such a beautiful face. Like, hopefully, you know, she's on tour, she's not dressed up as this bug or whatever she is, because damn, SZA's face is perfect, and she's beautiful, so we want to see that. This is a chill track. The verses definitely pulled at the heartstrings a little bit. She sounded desperate. The next track is My Turn. My Turn. This is SZA is declaring that it's her time. What is it your turn to do, SZA? I know I'm gonna like this one. SZA knows how to start a song. Your turn to do the hurting, your turn to bear the burden. Is that what she said? Hell yeah. She's been the one that's, you know, been the punching bag, or she's the one that's been, you know, getting the short end of the stick in this relationship. And she's still putting up with it. So no, bitch, it's your turn. Why don't you feel for 1 second, you know, a fraction of what you've put me through? It's not my turn. You know, we fight all the time. And I'm the one, you know, crying at the end, and I'm the one apologizing. No, it's your turn to hurt. As how it says is, I can get behind that. He pushed her too far. She's falling off the edge. It's her turn. That was my turn, and I liked it. Fun little track. That one was pretty good. I like the stance that SZA's taking on this track. You know, she's standing strong in her footing. It's her turn. Alright, so next on the track list is Cry Baby.
No matter what type of severe asthma you have, Tespire can help you relieve your asthma symptoms.
I think I would like this song more if the chorus was just done a bit differently. I'm not the biggest fan of that chorus. The verses are moderately captivating and enjoyable, and this is something that I could, you know, turn on when I'm just cleaning or, you know, cruising down the highway. I'm not going to pay attention to, you know, all the finer details of this song, just because I can tell that this one probably won't really be one of my favorites and won't really grow on me, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm not mad at its placement there. Moving on though to Kitchen. Oh, this is the one that she posted on her Instagram story. Where she went and peed in the woods or something. She sounds different on this track. I don't know if there's like just some slight effects on her vocals, but they sound different. They sound beautiful. You can tell it's her. Ooh, I love this. Do the right thing. Do what's best for you, baby. They got history. It's real. They go back. They've been through it together. They've seen all the ugly sides of each other. I'm a little confused on the structure of the song. I really like it still. It sounds, every part of it sounds beautiful. Alright. Beautiful way for her to end the song. It ends on a pretty sad note because although the production on this track is, you know, somewhat upbeat, the lyrics are sad from what I gathered off of this first listen. She ends the song by saying, like dancing in the kitchen makes me think that I forgive him. You can, you know, be distracted by the positive, wholesome, loving moments in a relationship, and it can make you forget about all of the resentment that you might be harboring for the other person, or, you know, because they haven't been perfect and they've done things that have hurt you. But when you guys are, you know, having an intimate moment, when you're dancing in the kitchen, you kind of fool yourself into believing that this is the right person and I forgive them. But then if you really, you know, sit there and think about it, you realize that, you know, they're not good for you, and you haven't let go of this resentment. That's just what I got from this track. This is definitely one of my favorites. So far, these songs are not as impactful as the songs on the standard edition, but I'm still really enjoying this project. Get Behind Me is the next track. It says it's an interlude. So, that's what they're using. You're not gonna bring her down today. Sis is making herself heard and known on this track. You're not gonna get in her way. You're not gonna ruin her vibe. She's gonna, you know, go about her day emitting the same wonderful energy that she always does. You can't stop her. Don't bring other people down. This one didn't really do too much for me, this interlude. I like the message. The production, it didn't really take me anywhere. I guess it was grand and had an interesting sound to it. Yeah, I guess this is sort of a self-empowerment type of song, which I'm all here for. I just don't know if the execution was done in the most digestible way. It'd be perfectly fine if I never heard this track again, but it happened. It's in the track list, so we can coexist. Drive is the next track. Sounds promising.
Here we go again. It's not your night in the side of gas and diarrhea.
Sound familiar?
I think that she posted, I don't know if it was a music video or just a clip on her Instagram, and it was Ben Stiller, I believe, and he was lip syncing this song while driving in the car. I'm not sure what their connection is there, but I thought that was interesting and unexpected. I haven't seen him since fucking Night at the Museum. So I have heard a snippet of this song. A little bit underwhelming when I heard that snippet, but let's see how it is in its entirety and within the album. Sis is just out on the open road. Sis is cruising down the highway. Sis is cruising down that highway. She is on the open road and she's just trying to clear her head. There's just so much on her mind, and all that she knows how to do in this moment to process all these thoughts is just drive her car. And you can sort of get lost uh, when you're driving and I don't like the way that SZA is delivering those lines right there, or the way that she's spitting those bars. It's just a little off for me. I don't like how that sounds within the rest of the song, but she's not even driving anywhere. She doesn't have a destination. She's just aimlessly driving. I don't know if that's gonna work. Alright, that was a decent track. I enjoyed it for the most part, except for, a couple parts. Alright, Another Life looks like the second to last track. So let's see what we're doing. What's SZA doing? Sweet. This is not gonna conform to whatever expectations you have of her, whatever mold her partner wants to put her in, to fit his, desired preferences. She's not gonna do that. She's gonna be her own person. She's not perfect, and you can't make her into something she's not. You guys aren't meant to be in this life. It's not gonna work out in this life. Maybe in another, but this one, don't try to change her. She's not the one for you in this life. I like the chorus alright. It's a little bit clunky for me. I'm a little bit bored with the track when it went into that second verse. It lost my interest. But let's continue. This track left me wanting a bit more. I don't know really what it was missing. I think the verses are a little boring. I think that they could have done a little something more with the chorus. But the lyrics are cute. And SZA sounds nice as usual. So I'm not mad at this track. I might like this one, Another Life, yeah. Alright, it looks like the last track is Saturn, which is a track I've heard was the single maybe? The only single? This is the Deluxe album, so I don't even know if there's singles for that, but I remember she did release this one a couple months ago, and this track was sort of like SZA by the numbers for me. She didn't do anything new with this track, Saturn. I thought she played it real safe, and it's a fine track. I like the lyrics of that track. We'll listen to it again, but it's not one that I revisit. And we made it to the end of the project. What a journey. Alright, well that was the deluxe version of SOS, Lana by SZA. And overall I really enjoyed this. I've been waiting for this. Overall I think SZA did a great job with this deluxe album. If I were to compare these Lana and SOS as two separate projects, I would say that SOS still remains the superior project. These were some nice bonus tracks, and I'm glad that we got these. I'm definitely going to be listening to them, multiple times, and whatever interpretations I said about, the lyrics, I was hardly paying attention to the lyrics on this first listen. I was really just trying to absorb the vibe and atmosphere of this song. What little things I did gather, who knows if that's really what SZA was talking about or singing about. Let me know what your favorite tracks were from this deluxe version. The standout tracks for me on this first listen are What Do I Do, 30 for 30, I'll Say Diamond Boy, Scorsese Baby Daddy, Chill Baby, My Turn, Kitchen, and we'll leave it at that. That's a handful of tracks. Each track here had elements that I liked and that I appreciated. Some were more flawless than others, but this is a well put together, a very pretty cohesive, thought out body of work. So thank you, SZA, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Hope you have a good night.